All right, rowing technique. Now, there's many schools of thought on this. This was taught to me by a four-year collegiate rower at a Division I college up in Virginia. So I'd like to think that this is pretty standard and universal, and it's something that I found works really well. Now, there's four parts to the row. We're going to go over them. It's the catch, the pull, finish, and return. Okay. The first part of the movement is the catch. Okay. When you start out with a slight forward lean, your back is flat, your abs are nice and tight. Now from there, you want to drive your heels through the rower. This turns into the second portion of it, which is the pull. You want to make sure as you're pulling, you're using your legs. Keep the torso nice and tall. The knees should lock before the arms start to bend. This then leads to the third part, the finish. The finish, you want to make sure that you extend the hips all the way. Don't lean back too far. And then what you want to do with your arms is they're almost limp. You just kind of want to bring them to the chest and then just return right away. Then that leads into the return, which is then you coming back to the rower. Notice the arms come back first, lean forward, then start sliding back to the rower. Probably a little bit too much of a forward lean there. Probably could have pulled back with my legs a little bit more. But nonetheless, the return should take twice as long as the first three parts of this movement. Now I'm going to go ahead and play this in full speed, and then we'll do a side-by-side with some common faults that we see. You can perform a cadence even giving yourself a clean, catch, pull, finish, return. Here's an early return, like I said here. Notice how the knees are bending before the arms return. This is a common mistake, like I put at the bottom, that is it is a little over-exaggerated here, but what we end up seeing is notice how the knees are not even locked yet. I'm starting to pull a little bit early, but more importantly, see how I don't let the arms come back first. The seat's already sliding back. My arms are still at my chest. We don't want to see that. It's pretty inefficient movement. Another one that we see a lot of is this over-exaggeration. Now, I know this is a little silly, but I hope it does prove the point, okay? You don't need to be like that. Now, side by side, obviously you can see noticeable difference here. And like I even put at the bottom here, notice that there's a difference in work output. I'm doing a lot more work on the right than on the left. Same thing here, okay? You want to be efficient with the row, guys. Don't overcomplicate this, and don't do more work than is necessary.